The bill has the potential to turn the marijuana industry on its head and potentially create a lot of revenue from new taxes. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez got exclusive details about the new plan. So, Gabe, what more do you know about this proposal from Senator Schumer and how it might impact the already growing cannabis industry?
Yeah, that's right, Jeff. Well, here in New York, voters this year voted to legalize recreational pot sales. The regulations for that are still...
Now, look, why is it all of this talk and all of this damn dispute over legalizing marijuana? But you have alcohol, you have tobacco. Out of the three, which one is harmful?
being sorted out, but now Democrats in the Senate are hoping to capitalize on this green rush.
For years now, state after state after state has given the green light to the cannabis industry. But now, perhaps the biggest pot push yet.
There is an urgency to this because there are people all over our country seeing their lives destroyed, they're hurt.
Today, Senate Democrats are rolling out a draft of their plan to try to legalize marijuana at the federal level. First obtained exclusively by NBC News, it calls for removing cannabis from the Controlled Substances Act, expunging federal records of nonviolent cannabis offenders, and setting up regulations to tax pot products.
So, do you have the votes?
Well, we're working on it.
Working on weed are Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, New Jersey Senator Cory Booker, and Oregon Senator Ron Wyden, the chair of the Finance Committee.
We legalized in adult use in 2014. And oh my goodness, the skeptics said that Western civilization was going to pretty much end. What we have seen in terms of the actual facts is we've generated more than 6 times the predicted revenue.
Hold up now. They said something about federal expunging records. Now, I have a damn state record. You get what I'm saying? As far as I got a felony possession of marijuana. That's one of my felonies. Felony possession of marijuana. Yes, I have. I went to prison for felony possession of marijuana. That was my second bid in 2000, where I did that. Let me see. I got charged for that in 2006. Pled guilty in 2007. Pled guilty. Was given probation. Of course, didn't succeed with the probation and stuff, so I was sentenced to prison. So in 2009 I was sentenced and I got out in 2010. So when they said federal expunging, I'm on some shit like, where's state expungement at? You get what I'm saying? I don't have no federal marijuana possession. You get what I'm saying? I have a state, you get what I'm saying, felony possession of marijuana.
Is this one of the top priorities for Democrats? It's one of the high priorities. We have a lot of priorities, obviously.
But at the same time, you haven't been able to get infrastructure done yet. Why bring this up now?
Well, we got to move forward on a whole lot of things.
Critics say the marijuana industry has been growing too fast and is marketing high-potency pot to kids.
I think we can expunge records. We can, not prosecute low-level use, not give someone a criminal record, but we don't have to go to the other extreme of, pot gummy bears and 99% THC dabs.
Supporters of federal legalization argue communities of color are still disproportionately incarcerated for a drug already legal in many states. 18 states plus D.C. allow recreational pot use. 37 plus D.C. allow medical marijuana.
The war on drugs has not worked.
Stephanie Shepard spent 9 years in prison for a nonviolent marijuana-related charge. Even now, job and rental applications are brutal. This legislation would change that.
What has a drug conviction done to your life?
Changed it completely. My life will never be the same.
What's also changed dramatically is
Let's talk about the changes of my life as far as marijuana charge. It really hasn't really affected me like that anyway, because by the time I got, that was my last charge, matter of fact, too, in 2009. I haven't been in any type of trouble since then, but I had already accumulated a criminal record anyway to the point where jobs won't gonna discriminate on me having a damn felony marijuana possession charge, because they're gonna look at the other felonies and the other misdemeanors that I had. You get what I'm saying? So, far as me having a possession of marijuana charge, which was a felony, I can't say that that shit affected me far as like me getting occupation or something. You get what I'm saying? Because by that time, I really wasn't looking for occupation. I was like out here in the streets ripping and running, trying to make money. You get what I'm saying? Trapping and shit, like really trapping. Had two trap spots. You get what I'm saying? So my drug of choice was marijuana as far as the sale. You know, I dibble and dabble with that other stuff years ago in my early teens as far as like selling it. You get what I'm saying? But my drug of choice always mainly been selling marijuana and stuff. So she's saying it affected her life because, as you can see, like she said she got 9 years for that shit. So evidently she or someone she was damn, you get what I'm saying, acquainted with, had to have a certain amount. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking about like pounds. You get what I'm saying? To the point where that's the lowest she can get, time she can get. And then also she probably had another charge along with that, and she basically just telling us that she was sentenced to 9 years for marijuana. But you have to have some other type of damn charge to go along with that in order for you to get 9 years. You get what I'm saying? She had to been trafficking and all of that stuff. Growing.
Americans' views on weed. Back in 1969, only 12% backed marijuana legalization. Now, 68% do.
More and more people across the political spectrum want it. And so it's going to roll. It's going to roll.
And Senate Democrats face an uphill battle, not just with Republicans, but also with some in their own party, including President Biden. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki today notably did not endorse the new legislation.